Hi, Dee.
Hi.
How have you been?
Good. Good. You want to introduce us?
Do I? Have you been recording audio?
Yeah, it's recording both.
Oh, right. Duh. Oh, right. They told me. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
No. Hi. Welcome back. We're very excited. It's season 2.
Woo!
Right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back to season 2, everybody. Well, or welcome to season 2. I don't know. Maybe we got some fresh faces here. I hope so. Very excited. I'm so happy that we're doing this.
Yeah, me too.
We had some pretty bad FOMO after we finished recording stuff and working on projects and stuff, right?
I know, but like it's needed because then like you'll get burned out and then you're not gonna want to do what you want to do. So it was definitely needed, but like it was getting to the point where it was all right, it's time to start this stuff back up again.
Yeah, I literally texted you on a random weekday. I was like, when are we gonna record another episode? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I was burnt out though, I will say.
Yeah, for sure.
You probably were more than me because you were actually doing more stuff, but like traveling, because I don't travel.
You don't go anywhere.
I don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And flying across the country, I think that was the first time I flew since like Vegas.
No, since my surgery.
Oh, that's right. Since your surgery, since Washington.
But that was like 3 years ago.
And that was also like very last minute and anxiety driven on my part.
Yeah. You're welcome.
But that's right. Season 1, you want to talk about it?
Sure, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Are we happy it's over? Glad that it happened? Yes.
Season 1 was, I think, like from my perspective, season 1 was like our foot in the door, right? Like, we're brand new. We just started. No one knows who we are, you know? And so we kind of like trying to find like our pace, trying to find like who we were, which like, I hope you noticed this podcast too. Like I'm getting better with like talking into the mic and talking into the camera, but that was beside the point. So like season 1 was pretty much a lot of us and then our guests, which like any project that you start off, whether it be like a podcast or a business or a video or something, the people that you're going to rely on first are going to be people that you know. But thankfully for us, the people that we know are pretty like badass. I don't know if I can say badass. Like,
pretty great and established and have done like wonderful things.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were very lucky and very thankful, I think, in that department for sure. And pretty much like from there, we are just like learning more and doing more with the podcast than the channel as a whole. I mean, you know, and I think, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this is
me during your entire sentimental talk that I was fixing my hair and fixing my makeup and camera.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
No, I will say though that I know I've always had an aspiration to do something like this, and I've always kind of started it and then been deathly afraid of it, just because like when you post something into the world, you're like terrified. But I'm glad that 1, I have you to do it together with, and 2, and I think because of obviously talking with people and having really great guests, that it has helped me like as a person be more like outspoken and like comfortable with like speaking and being on camera, which is why we're recording it visuals now, which I'm like give me some time. It's not really that bad, but I definitely think season 1 was like a lot of like a learning, not a learning curve, but definitely like it has helped me like as a person, I think.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like it's not even like big things. It's like with the small things too. I remember watching back like when we were just doing like little video clips, I was literally like this. and talking. Yeah, like, who does that?
You have your whole life.
Yeah. So it's nice because like now I don't know what's the difference between a camera and like face to face, but now like it's like coming together. What I do in person is now coming to camera, and it's not just here with a podcast. And it's the next thing we're going to talk about when creating the videos. Like it was getting better. Like Mike was like, your camera talk is getting really better. Like last weekend when we recorded at the studio, he's like, yeah, your camera talk is getting really better. I'm like, thanks. Like that's the boost of confidence I need.
Your hosting skills. Yeah, I would say that too. Like I realized how easily like casual my presence is for these things, because I thought you got to be like, but it's a lot more like fun and casual. And even like beside just doing like podcast episodes with you and I, like we definitely have like a groove and like a niche area where we are very comfortable. Like obviously we're comfortable talking with each other because we're siblings.
Yeah.
But I think our dynamic has been a lot better since we've kind of just like been serious about it, but also like, let's just be lax and like, just like bounce off the vibes, you know? I hate that. I'm so sorry everybody like who's listening
and watching.
Oh yeah, and watching. And if you're only listening, go watch, and if you watch, go listen.
Do both. It helps us. Help us
help you, you know.
I think definitely now moving forward in terms of podcasting, just which we're already going to be doing today, but like just add more content, get more amazing people, which surprisingly, I'm not spoiling anything, but like, you never know how far a can you, will you, or can you please can go when it's asking people to be on.
Like, yeah.
So no spoilers, but like, go and listen to both the first season and also to creative content, the audio portions of it, because you'll be pretty, I mean, I was in like super thankfulness and super like, I can't believe like we're able to do this, like have these people on. And all this started with, can you please, or this is what we're doing. Like, do you want to help?
Yeah. I think when you preface it of like, we're doing this to help. So if you want to be a good person and participate in this like niceness, you should. And if you don't, then you're a bad person.
I don't. Like I see, my little perspective is not kind of like that. That's you. For me, is like people are busy.
I don't send out the emails.
Yeah, that's why you don't send out the emails. Well, for everyone that doesn't know, and I'm gonna give praise to Kim. Kim's like pretty much in charge of the podcast now. I just set up. So she's like, this is what we're doing. So, which is great because I like to just be like, all right, tell me what to do. So this is everyone. This is Kim's little baby. I don't know what term to use,
baby
but
project, like my creative outlet. Like I think that this is my thing, and like it's good. Like I like doing videos, but I definitely want to like get into videos because I know like I haven't put out my own videos yet. But once I like, I want to, you know, obviously a better set. Like I'm sitting on my floor, okay? Like I need a better setup and space to do so. But yeah, this is definitely like, this is where I think
you thrive
really well. Yeah.
Wow,
a compliment.
Yeah.
On camera.
So there's proof.
Because I did bitch at Danielle yesterday for never giving me any compliments.
That's not true.
Well, no, it is true. I did say that, but you do give me compliments, but you do give me joking insults more than compliments. But it's fine. We're siblings. That's what we do.
Siblings. Anyways, that's what we do. Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, so from my perspective, it's more of, you know, reach out to people. I don't think it's necessarily that it's not necessarily they're not a good person. It's just people are busy, you know? These are people we're contacting that have like jobs and other responsibilities, careers, and we do too. But like, you know, they are already established. they're already established, like we want to make this an established thing. We're gonna.
God damn it.
Yeah. So like, it's, you kind of like what you ask, and if they don't respond, like, don't be upset about it.
But do it.
Yeah.
Better to do it and then not get a response than to never do it.
Question it. Yep. Question, be like, oh, should I message this person? Which, side note, I'm going to do something like that today, but that's going to be a whole nother thing you all have to wait months for. So
go down to university, so it'll happen.
Oh, already doing that. Well, anything else to add for season 1 recap?
Colorado.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying that's not the podcast. That's like something else. Okay. But yeah, we can get there.
The podcast. Yeah, it's fun, and I'm very excited for what's to come and enhance it.
Yep.
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap. Golf clap.
So Colorado, I'm so happy I got a real vacation. Because like you said, the last time I was on vacation, I was taking care of you. But actually, I didn't take care of you. I like slapped you in the stomach after you got your appendix removed. Because I forgot.
That's a theme you like to do. You just like to like slap me at random times.
Yeah, but I forgot. But anyways, Colorado, yeah, we had so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good after the semester break, because I get so drained from not necessarily the whole semester, but like finals week and like the last month of a semester just really take me out. So it was really nice to go on a vacation. And it was like a vacation where like you have to like be one with yourself and nature. And I think for me specifically, besides like doing the Ruck March and donating food and participating in that, it was like a really big like, this is the trip that I'm gonna like figure out what I'm doing in my life. Because like I told you, like the whole like month of May, I was such a lazy piece of poop. And I was like in a really bad like depression.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like sat on the couch like the whole month. I gained a lot of weight because I was just eating like carbs on carbs on carbs and eating crap. And it's just because I was like, I quit my job. And then back in like, I think March
it was. Yep.
Yeah. And like for the first couple months, and obviously I was focusing on school, so it was fine. But like the first couple months, I'm like, I haven't realized, like, I loved the break. I'm like, I haven't realized like how hard I've been working for the past couple of years. And so I was really excited. But then it gets to a certain point where you're like, okay, like I'm itching for something else.
Mm-hmm.
And we finished podcasting, like recording stuff. So I wasn't doing that. I was finishing school, and then I was like, like I'm here with my thoughts and myself, and it sucks. So I don't want to get deep, but like Colorado was really good for me, just like to like go and do something, because I wasn't doing anything, and then 2, being like, all right, let me ride this wave. Let me figure out what I want to do. Like, let me figure out a game plan of like life. And then we had a really good time there.
Yeah, for sure. I'll describe a little bit what we did, because again, it's all on camera and recorded for people that want to go watch. And I should say, you all should go watch, because, all right, I'll be the first to admit, like, and this could be a lesson for people out there that listen. If you're not good at something, don't be mad at someone that's good at it. Like, ask them for help, Yeah. And the thing about videos in general is that the better quality, the more people want to watch, or like the people that you have on in terms of content, the more people want to watch. Mm-hmm. So what we did, we call it creative content for our cause. And the reason behind it is that we want to make creative content to bring awareness to either an organization or an issue or anything to help benefit others. Because again, we put people first. And so this whole series, we were bringing awareness to the Colorado Veterans Project. And what they do is that they raise money for organizations in the state of Colorado, veteran-based. So they don't have to, because raising money on top of trying to go through and like do your mission and your purpose is difficult, you know? So that's one less thing they have to worry about. And it was a lot of fun, but I will say this job, because again, we want to put this out into the universe, this to be our job. It was great because we had to do things and like get things organized and go out and film. And at the same time, though, like it was getting tiring because there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which more
on your end too.
Yeah, which we'll go into detail later. I can say this because it's not really spoiling, but we're going to do eventually behind the scenes with myself and Mike, who is an amazing videographer who helped made all the videos that weren't podcast related, because podcast was just Zoom.
Mike.
Yeah, but all the videography stuff that you guys will go back and watch is all done by him, and he's done an amazing job, and he helped bring the whole piece together, which, knock on wood, he wants to come back for season 2, because season 2 is going to be bigger and better. Like, we already started talking about it. Yeah, pretty much. And he's very humble too. I keep on saying, like, Mike, come on, we need to set a date for you to be on Small Business Summary. He's like, no, like, I just do this. And I did, like, no. I'm like, dude, like, come on.
Grow your ego, Mike. Come on now.
Yeah. So, well, we have that coming out down the line, probably in like a month or so, I'd say. That'd be pretty good. But we already started talking, Kim and I, about what we want to do for season 2. And we want to help more people, help more organizations, but a lot of work went into it. And the thing I came out of that is how much people want to help others. You know, you now form like relationships with people that you never thought you would.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool. You meet people that you never thought you would have met.
Yeah.
You do things that you never thought you would have done, you know, and now it's just like, okay, let's just do more. And, you know, Kim and I have been talking about how we're going to do more, and it's going to be pretty fun. I'm going to actually send some messages out today for it. And overall it was pretty fun. And I will say that this is our first big project where we put it out in the world, and we did receive feedback, both positive and negative, which of course is going to happen, but like,
you know, some people are just like crazy.
I know, which I thought it would affect me more than it did.
Yeah.
But like, I read it and I'm like, I looked at it in a different light. Like, someone said a comment, oh, look, y'all are like play fighting. And I'm like, well, we were like, like, what?
If we did this for real, somebody would be hurt.
Yeah.
So,
you just gotta like change the perspective about it. And which now I'm like, let's just do it bigger and better and bring on everything, like bring it all on.
So great. It was so great.
It was so fun.
Also, we did other stuff while we were there. Like like, okay, shout out to Colorado. You're great and all, but I don't see myself living there anytime soon, because that place really just tested my mind and my body, because hiking was a bitch. Like, thank you for dealing with me while I was hiking, because
oh my goodness,
was a nightmare.
I wish we recorded some stuff. Because literally,
I don't.
I threw her on my back, and she was like dragging her feet.
Carried me.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
Yeah.
So that was like good. That was a good testing moment for sure. And then also we saw the lovely wolves and stuff, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. We saw the wolves and went there. We met the people that run the organizations that we help, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we donated $300 worth of food of cans, which I couldn't even tell you how many cans that was, but it was a lot.
It was a lot, yeah.
A whole trunk full of cans. So
yeah, and it's all from the communities that we are a part of.
We raised all the money for that. And so thank you to everybody who donated money and helped us.
And participated.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, and we don't know numbers from like who went from our videos to the site, but even if it's just one person, that's one person more than yesterday that helped out. And that's all that matters. It
was fun. I felt good after, you know. Well, my body didn't, but like my mind.
Like mind and body were good. And then I went into what they call a post-project depression because I had nothing going on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I supposed to do with my life right now? And I think if you get that, then you know, okay, this is what I'm actually supposed to be doing, you know? Mm-hmm. But it was really fun and really cool.
God. So we get into the first segment, Danielle? Are we excited?
Yeah, let's do that because for everyone, disclaimer, the first segment, I mean, all these segments so far, because Kim is giving me the opportunity to create some of my own, but I'm blanking. All these segments Kim's created, and the first one, I don't know anything about it. So
okay, so the first segment, our first segment for today is a curious case of Kim logic. Now, that might sound like nothing to anybody who's listening or watching, but I think for people who know me, and Danielle, you can obviously attest to this, I have a unique way of thinking about things. Right?
Yeah, you're unique, and I agree sometimes, and I don't agree other times.
I think go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just curious if this is a serious thought or like a silly thought. Because when you're serious, you're pretty like spot on, like, oh, like blah, blah, blah. But when you're like it's a silly thought, I'm like, what?
Okay. So I have 2 prepared for today.
2? I thought it was just 1. Oh boy.
No, but I'm going to choose one. So you want more of a serious one or a silly one? But by the way, they're both serious to me. Like these are like the thing about this, like these are things that I think about when I'm like in the morning, like drowsy as crap, like making coffee half asleep and like pondering about life. Or I'm driving in the car, or like at like 7 o'clock at night going to Sonic, getting like a blast. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
These are things I think you need to question everything in life and why nothing makes sense. Winnie agrees with me.
Yes, obviously Winnie agrees with you.
So I'm okay. So option 1 or option 2? I'm leaving it up to you.
Can you re-say them again?
Option 1 or option 2?
No, which one's the more serious one?
I'm not telling you. Option 1 or option 2? As human beings, are those who are labeled attractive under the umbrella of attractive actually good looking, or is it dependent on, and they're labeled as attractive due to an individual's preferences of what they like? Does that make sense? I can give a scenario that might help.
Give a scenario.
So I have 2 friends. That's all. That's not how many friends I have in life. I only have 2. There's 2. I have 3, but all right. So one of my friends, let's call her Deodorant, because I'm looking at my deodorant stick right now. She has been talking to this guy for a while. He's a really nice guy, blah, 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 blah. But he's a bigger guy. Okay. But for Deodorant, she kind of likes the bigger guys, right? Mm-hmm. But the problem is her best friend, who's my friend, Vinyl, is like, he's ugly. You could do better.
Okay, I see.
So when I have conversations with deodorant who likes the guy water bottle, and she's like, deodorant's like, I like water bottle because he's my type. And then I'm like, yeah, he's attractive. Like, listen, he's a husky, like he's a big guy. We like big guys in this household, okay? Like he has good style. He like takes care of himself, like grooming wise, blah 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 blah. But Vinyl doesn't see that for deodorant. But it's like, he's not ugly. He's just my type.
Right. I see.
So like, water bottle isn't necessarily ugly or unattractive. He's attractive, but it's dependent on who is attracted to them.
Right.
So is it more on like looks or like an essence of like if we deem somebody attractive, are we basing it on looks? Or are we basing it on like a little bit of sauce? And also like what we like?
I think it depends, me personally, just based on the scenario you're saying, from person to person, because I'm Vinyl doesn't like this guy, right? So she probably doesn't want to get to know his sauce and is only basing him off of his looks. So, right? That's just what I'm guessing.
Right.
So like she says the water bottle is unattractive just based on his looks. Okay. Whereas deodorant says he's attractive because, of everything you just said. He's well groomed. He has good style, like all that. So she's basing water bottle off of the sauce and the look.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on the scenario, because Vinyl can have someone that she likes based on the sauce and the looks that deodorant doesn't think is attractive,
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And it could just be also too that Vinyl, right? Yeah. Vinyl knows more about deodorant's past with whoever she's been with.
Okay.
So maybe she's also making judgments based off of who deodorant has been with before, and this person's different.
Well,
potentially.
I'll raise you a glass there, because like deodorant has kept like a linear interest of like the same type of guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Vinyl always is like, no, you could do better. And I'm like, well, you like who you like.
Right. Exactly.
Like, that doesn't mean they're ugly. Because I've seen Water Bottle. Water Bottle is not ugly.
Mm-hmm.
He's very handsome.
Right.
But I'm just like, well, it just got me thinking, because I'm like if you take, okay, so because here's another thing, and I'll go into this, because if you take like an ultimate, like I'll put it in like Hollywood terms so it's more general. Like if you take Chris Evans, and I'm using Chris Evans because everybody and their mother is in love with Chris Evans and finds him the most sexy, attractive person on the planet. And now I'm sitting here on my boyfriend pillow on my ass on the floor being like, I like Chris Evans, but I don't get it. This, like, yes, he's very like political and he speaks up for people and he's a very nice guy and he's funny, blah, 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 blah. But like, he don't got the sauce for me.
Right. I agree.
So, because I'm not attracted to him, I don't think he's attractive.
Exactly. That's the same situation with deodorant and Vinyl.
Is it?
Yeah.
But just like, he's not ugly.
He's not. You can say someone's good looking, someone's handsome without being attracted to them. Like, say your friend.
But because I don't feel that like sexual tension that everybody else is gripping on, I don't think he's good looking. Like, he's not good looking, okay? But it's just like, I have nothing to do. I
think you can say whoever is handsome or pretty or whatever without being attracted to them. You can say Chris Evans is handsome without being attracted to him.
But I don't find him handsome because I'm not attracted to him. Do you get my thing? And then I feel like a crazy person because I'm like, I don't get it. With Chris Evans specifically, it's maybe he's just too like Disney Prince, like Prince Eric, Prince like Philip, Prince Charming-esque, that he's like, he broke the hotness meter, and for me it's broken, so it's not there, so I just don't feel anything. Maybe he's like too perfect that as looks and personality, that like he's just so unobtainable that I'm not, my like psyche and my body and my spirit is like, you're not even gonna entertain that because he's like too good for you to like. That's my other theory. Like he's just my theory is like I'm either yin or yang. One thing is like he's not hot at all, or the other thing is like he's too hot to handle and my body just can't handle it, so we're not going to react to that.
So what's neutral?
I don't know.
What's neutral, Kim?
I don't know. Do you see what goes on in this brain? I don't understand. I'm sorry, Chris Evans, if you're listening. Like however, with that being said, he's kind of like stimulating a nipple a little bit because his like his Boston accent's like really good. I'm sorry.
Okay.
People aren't like attractive, and I think I'm just basing attractive, like the term, on looks. They have like there isn't like one universal like image of attractive besides Henry Cavill, but he's a robot. Like attractive is determined by people.
It's their own definition of attraction.
And like when I thought about this beforehand, I was like some Einstein shit, but it's like, yeah, saying it out loud, I'm like, yeah, no shit, Kim. Like, yeah.
You're like, oh wait, like what? I think for you with Chris Evans, I don't like, he's a good example, but he's also not a good example because Hollywood has this weird image of what men and women should look like. Like we all know, like we know this, right? We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
So it could also be
Cavill.
Damn it, Henry. But
it's universal.
But you know, like they're saying, like he's all that, like just because like he fits the mold of like what Hollywood celebrity.
America's ass, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. I'm off this tangent. Chris Evans. We'll get back with the Chris Evans attractive update next week. See if I change my mind. Because you know what? I just might change my mind in a week. So who knows?
I would be very surprised. Like
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So yeah, a little bit. That was a curious case of Kim logic. How did we like that, Danielle? Not too bad. Not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
Stupid things to think about, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. But that's the whole point. Think a little bit differently. Moving on, we got a lovely game of proclaim or complain. This is another new segment that we have added to season 2, which I'm very excited about because I feel like I just did that in the last segment, but we take something in our lives that has either enhanced our living life and we proclaim about how well it is and how well it may be going, or we complain about something that has inconvenienced our living lives and why it sucks and it needs to be demolished completely. Oh, and the catch is that we only have like 30 seconds to do so.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't say that part.
Yes, I did. It's on the document. If you read it. No, it's not on that one. It's on the other one.
Oh.
Can you do me a flav and put 30 seconds on the timer for you, please?
I guess.
I like to preface that I barely know anything about the situation that's happening right now, but I do want to bitch about it because it pisses me off.
All right.
Is how I talk about all of my celebrity news.
All right.
Call me SpongeBob because I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
I want to bitch about the Britney Spears conservatorship because it was really pissing me off. You want to know why? Because Britney Spears is a 30-something-year-old woman. And granted, yeah, she did have her breakdown in 2007 where she shaved her head and I think she like slammed an umbrella in a car window. But don't we have those days? We all have those days because sometimes when we go through a divorce and we have
10 seconds.
Oh my God, we fucked up. So Jamie Lynn Spears, y'all can go fuck yourself sideways. Thank you very much. Free Britney. Leave Britney alone. That felt really good to get out. Mom, you know what? Mom asked me about it last night because she didn't know what it was, and I guess she saw it on the news. And I was trying to explain it to her because she had no idea what a conservatorship was.
Right.
And from my conversations, like me and Lauren, friend to the show, was saying that conservatorships are usually for elders with dementia because essentially they can't
think for themselves,
take care of their lives.
Yeah.
And financial and stuff like that. But do you know if it was like before or after her 2007 like meltdown fiasco thing? I don't know when exactly it started, but I know it's been going on way too long.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off.
I didn't even know that she was under a I can't pronounce it. Conservatorship. Yeah, I didn't even know she was under it until, what was it, like a year or two ago? It started coming to the news, right?
Yeah.
Like it's recently in the past like few years that it came into the news that, you know, she has this conservatorship with her dad, right? Her dad was like in charge of it and in charge of like all her finances and
her
stuff
dad
like that.
Is melting. It's just crazy. Like she can't get married. She can't have children. Like she couldn't even like go in a car, like on her own free will and drive somewhere. It's like she can't live life. And it's like sad.
You were talking about it with Lex and Laura on their podcast, right?
Shout out Lex and Laura, the rundown with Lex and Laura. Look it up on Apple Podcasts. Anyways,
so you guys were talking about it a little bit about it. And apparently the father, based on what I listened to you guys talk about, the father has like not just done this, but he's kind of mean and is very like strict and like wants his way with anything that his kids do, whether it was Britney with her meltdown or Jamie with her pregnancy.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't know. Like, I haven't really looked at it because, you know, it's celebrity news. I'm just like, you know, but it could be based on, you know, how he was raised, trying to raise his kids like that, how he views.
It's a money power thing.
Yeah. So the views, the money, power, like all that. Now, like the conservatorship of being in charge and being in charge of money and power and all that stuff, I feel like there could have been a different solution to what happened, because people need help. I mean, she went, you know, she had her mental breakdown or whatever, and people need help.
Yeah.
But then eventually
started. We'll fact check it here, but
yeah. Eventually, like once they get back on their feet, like you gotta let them give everything back to let them, you know, figure it out for themselves.
We're talking about like having like a heart and some form of humanity, and clearly like, and it's not just her dad, it's like her whole family. Right. It's like taking her money and all this bullshit. Like it's great to like be like, this is what you should do, but obviously some people are greedy as crap. And just to, you know,
money one of the biggest, if not the biggest fight topic thing, evil in this world is money. You hear that everywhere. Money is like the root of all evil.
Money is just like a thing.
It's just a thing. Like,
it's just paper.
Yeah, it's literally just paper. It's made from trees. So like, go cut down your own trees and make it. No, that's illegal. But
no, you should do it. Do it.
But money is the root of all evil. And I'm sure part of it is that the family's just jealous on how popular how successful she got. Because also, too, people are jealous on other people's successes.
No, they just look at her as
an item. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, look at her.
About your kid, you would take, again, like a humane way of helping. But
right. Because they could have
I think our conversation or my conversation with Lex and Lauren is that her dad wasn't around ever until she kind of got popping. So that just kind of shows how he is. So I am happy that she's able to go to court, and because she, when we record this, I think she went to court 2 or 3 days ago, and she's vocalizing her feelings and thoughts and stuff. And I think that it'll go in her favor, especially with everybody backing her up.
It should.
Now we're going to move on to the third segment and final segment called Thank You Internet, which is where I found these things for the segment on TikTok. So basically, Thank You Internet is going to be a segment where one of us or both of us find something online on social media that we thought would be interesting to do on a podcast episode. It came from, I sent you a TikTok and you're like, oh, we should do that on a podcast. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So this is kind of where it came from, which shout out to TikTok. It's a good way to spend all of my time and fly by through anything. Because like I said before, if I just lost all the enthusiasm the both of us just had, it's because Zoom froze and then got canceled out, and we thought we lost the recording of the beginning portion of our podcast.
Or an hour of recording.
And we almost just shit our pants.
Okay. Anyone who lives in the PNW and who's listening, this is probably a week after this happened, but it's one of the 100-degree weather days, and the house was going a little crazy. So we were like, "What happened?"
I could survive in that.
I survived in worse. You'll be fine.
Well, you'll be fine. I won't be fine. But I was saying to Danielle before, I was like, TikTok is the best way for me to literally fly by time, because I said I was going out to lunch with a friend a couple days ago, and I was dressed and I was ready 20 minutes early before I had to leave, because the restaurant is 5 minutes away from my house. So I don't have to leave early to get there, there's no commute. So I was like, I just went on TikTok, and I almost left late to leave, because I was just flying through TikToks the entire time. So anyways, we have 2 things. It sounded better the first time I was explaining it, and Danielle probably didn't even hear that part anyways because she froze. But anyways, Thank You Internet. Today's provider of Thank You Internet is TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Internet. So I chose 2 things to do.
I don't know what the second one is.
Okay, I figured we would do that first because it's not as
involved.
Yes.
Okay.
A goddess quiz.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What is your goddess, or what goddess you portray?
And so it's the user that I found it from is the Briones. I'm so sorry, Brianna. I'll put it on the screen so everybody knows, but it came up because I'm on that spiritual TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So
plot twist.
That one on Awe-Inspired,
it's not working.
I bet it's crashed.
It might be.
So we found another one on BuzzFeed, but we'll link the Awe one down below in the description just in case it works for anybody else. But we found one on BuzzFeed, and it's which god or goddess from ancient Greek mythology are you? So maybe we'll be a dude. Oh my God, I hope I'm Zeus.
The last time we did a quiz, it was an avatar quiz, and it wasn't on our podcast, but you were the freaking avatar.
You know what? And I think that's accurate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm almighty, and I just am a avatar of all. So,
okay.
Want to get started?
All right. First question. It's not really a question, but pick a.
Okay. You want to do it?
Pick a mythical creature.
Okay, read them.
Okay, we got Cerberus, the three-headed dog, Hydra, which is just a snake with a bunch of heads, a centaur, half man, half horse, unicorn, which is a unicorn, mermaid, or a griffin, which is a half lion, half eagle.
So is like Harry Potter based on Greek mythology?
Not
Harry Potter.
Not it's not based
in Harry Potter.
Well, okay, so like yes, all of these things are in Harry Potter, but like how often, like not only do you see these creatures in Greek mythology, but you also see them in like medieval, like other ancient civilizations stories and stuff. So this is just, these are the creatures that are in storytelling. I would just say.
Okay, which one are you picking?
See, I would love to be riding on a griffin, so I'm going to pick griffin.
Okay, I'll see your griffin and raise you a mermaid because I have a lovely mermaid tattoo on the back of my neck, and I like to consider myself a mermaid because I love swimming.
Okay. Next question. Pick a fruit to serve at a feast. We got the apple, banana, watermelon, mango, pear, or cherry.
Okay, so I'm thinking practicality. I'm going to serve watermelon because it's the biggest.
Yeah, that's a good answer, but like my heart is saying mango.
Okay, queen.
So I'm
going to go
mango.
with watermelon. And I'm only assuming we're just serving one of these and everybody has to fend for themselves. So.
Yeah, probably. All right. Next question. Pick the color you'd like to be associated with. Purple, pink, yellow, green, orange, or light blue.
Okay, so my eye is the purple's catching my eye. However, like thinking about it, I'm gonna go with pink.
Pink.
And I like that shade of pink that.
Yeah. Has. I am digging the light blue, so I'm gonna pick light blue.
Okay.
All right. Next question. Pick your favorite movie about Greek mythology. We have Hercules, the Disney version, the animated Disney version, sorry, Troy, 300, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Lightning Thief, Alexander, or Wonder Woman.
I've never seen Alexander. I have no idea what that is.
So I've never seen it, but it's probably talking about Alexander the Great.
Okay.
So
I heard that guy was pretty great, huh?
It's in the title.
Okay, I'm picking Wonder Woman for obvious reasons. Mm-hmm. However, Brad Pitt and Troy, just because it's Brad Pitt, is giving it a little competition, but not enough. So I'm going with Wonder Woman.
So okay, I love Disney. I'm a Disney fan. And Hercules was pretty good. However, okay, I'm talking about just based off of Greek mythology or even like a Greek movie or whatever. Troy's pretty good. Okay.
Good looking.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the story, Kim.
Same.
Troy's pretty good. Okay.
3
did it again. Percy Jackson, never seen it. Sorry, guys. Alexander, never seen it. Know who it is, never seen it. Wonder Woman, oh my goodness.
Come on.
Wonder Woman, okay? Yeah. Love Wonder Woman. However,
love her. She's great.
I am a big, I love actually learning about history. I love learning about ancient cultures and stuff. So I would say 300. Spartans all the way.
All right. I'm not mad at that. I'm still going with Wonder Woman, though.
Okay.
Because I love that lesbian island, though. According to Mom.
According to Mom.
It's the big island of lesbians, the Mascara. Okay, Mom, yeah, that's exactly what they are.
Okay, next question. Pick a Roman deity to be your BFF. Diana.
What is deity?
God.
Oh.
Diana, goddess of the hunt. Neptune, god of the sea. Demeter, goddess of the harvest. Mercury, the messenger of gods. Cupid, god of love and attraction. And Persephone, queen of the underworld.
Okay, but like, they're all pretty sexy, but like, Demeter's gonna feed me. So, I feel like...
But so would Diana, because she's goddess of the hunt.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like my heart goes to like Diana because she just looks sexy as fuck.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna pick too.
No, but I'm picking Demeter.
I got Diana.
She gonna feed me. So you got Diana. Am I saying her name right?
Demeter.
Demeter.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of her. I have no idea who she is, but she's gonna feed me. And I'm hungry right now.
These are just the Roman names for Greek gods and goddesses. Because Neptune, Poseidon, yes. Mercury, Hermes. Okay, you see where I'm going?
Wait a minute. So you're telling me these motherfuckers are the same people with different names?
Yes, they're copycats. The Romans and the Greeks had the same gods, but just different names.
Why?
Because they liked them.
Because we're not like other girls and we want our own thing. Really?
Yeah.
So Poseidon and Neptune are the same?
Yes.
I thought they were like brothers.
No, they're the same. Okay, yeah. Jupiter.
I've never heard of Persephone. Persephone. I like that name, Persephone.
What's her? Oh my goodness, I forget her Greek name, but she's Hades' wife. I forget her Greek name, but
isn't Hades in Hercules?
Yes.
But he's like ugly in Hercules, right?
Yes.
Is he married to Persephone in Hercules?
No.
Oh. So who is she in Roman mythology?
So, okay, let me look up her
No, it's fine. It's fine. We won't get into it. It's fine. So, but Cupid's still Cupid.
I don't think so.
Is Cupid. Everybody knows Cupid is Cupid, so. Anyways, all right. Next one. Wow.
Okay.
I'm not getting into this whole thing. I don't care that much. All right.
Oh, Hercules is the Roman name. Just FYI.
Hercules?
Yeah, his real name is Heracles in Greek.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Greek or Roman?
Greek.
So Roman's irrelevant. Anyways.
Pick a cat
to be your loyal pet.
Okay, I can't really. I don't know the names of the cats. I just know that. Oh, there's a Tyrone.
I know. I wish I had a cat that looked like my cats, though. But I might go with the orange one in the bottom right because my cats are orange.
I'm gonna go with the Tyrone looking one because he was my buddy.
The Ziggy one's cute too. The Siamese one.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Now pick a dog to be your faithful companion.
There's none that look like any of our dogs.
I know. So they got, I can't even tell you. They got a Dachshund, they got a Corgi, a French Bulldog, a Husky, a Beagle, and a Shaggy dog. I might go with the, like, when I think of companion, like, it's someone who's gonna, like, help me if out of a burning fire. And I feel like the only one that would be good for that is the Husky. So I might go with the Husky.
A Husky's good. I think the Beagle would be good too, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Beagle.
Really cute, though. I'm going to go with the Husky.
I'm going Beagle. Okay. Decide on your weapon of choice. A sword, an axe, a mace, bow and arrows, a dagger, or a scimitar. Scimitar?
What about a hidden blade?
This is not Assassin's Creed, Kim.
Ugh, okay. I definitely want to have a physical altercation, so I'm not going to go with the bow and arrow. And I feel like a mace and an axe will be too big for me to carry and swing around, and I won't have as much I'd be too far away in proximity as I would like to be in my violent fights against so I don't really know what's the difference between a sword and a scamander. However, a scamander looks like a pirate sword, and I really think I'm a pirate in my past life, so I'm going to go with that.
Okay. That's pretty good. I think this is just, from my understanding and knowledge, it's where the place in the world the sword came from.
I'm sure.
So, and also instead of not just, I mean, the sword can do that too, but like, I think the scamander maybe, I'm gonna look it up.
Oh my God, Danielle.
Hold on, I need to know.
Ugh.
Scamander is sword used in Eastern. Yeah, it's just like where it came from and how it's shaped. For me, like bow and arrow's cool, but you have to be pretty darn accurate to like potentially hurt someone. Mace and axes are cool, but like I'm strong, but I feel like I'll still get tired pretty easily. Yeah. And the dagger, you have to be close range. But so I think I'm gonna go sword.
Okay.
Now pick a constellation: Leo, Aries, Pisces, Capricorn or Capricornus, Cancer, and Botus.
Where's Sagittarius?
It's not on here, Kim.
Is that a constellation?
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Duh, idiot. Okay. I'm gonna go with Botus because it looks like a stingray.
Oh, that's actually pretty accurate.
Manatee.
Right? I'm gonna go with Leo. Or no, I'm gonna go with Aries.
It's not a manatee. What the manta ray? That's right.
Yeah, there you go. All right, and then finally, what do you want to be known for? Your humor, intelligence, kindness, passion, style, or success?
Definitely not style because it's non-existent. I feel like I would say my humor. Like, yeah, because I feel like that is something that, because I think my humor can also be a sense of kindness and passion and success and making other people feel better. And I'm not smart, so I'm gonna go with my humor.
Okay, so for me, like, I would say my perception of myself, I'm smart, but I'm always learning, so I'm not gonna go with intel. I don't have style, and I'm not funny. So there's that.
Agreed.
Success is cool, but like I don't want to get to the point where I'm not humble anymore. You know.
But that also is like, what do you base successful?
Right. So there's that. So I think overall my kindness, like just being good to people, helping people out is what I want to be known for instead of everything else. All right, I'm clicking and okay. Did you get your answer?
I got my answer.
All right. Should I go first? What if we got the same answer?
Okay, you go.
Okay, so I am Dionysus.
Ooh.
You are Dionysus, the god of wine and a good time. It's always a subpar party without you, and that's why you'll always be surrounded by friends and loved ones.
Okay. That's fun.
That's not one I'd expect.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself a good time half the time.
No, but however, I feel like if you drank a little bit of that wine, you can be pretty entertaining. I have the videos of it.
You have proof.
Okay. So I got Apollo.
Oh.
You are Apollo, god of the sun. Yeah, you're all that and you know it, but that's what happens when you make the world go round by virtue of a dazzling personality and great looks.
Wow.
I'll take it. That's fun.
It's cool that we weren't like the typical, the same, and also too like the Greek gods and goddesses people always think off the top of their head.
So, kind of on the theme of like ancient culture and life, I found another TikTok. Hold on. I found another TikTok. It was stitched with the user Joshua Turek, and it was stitched by Ducks and Hats 2K. And so if you download the Google Arts and Culture app, if you take a picture of your face, you can see what like ancient picture that resembles your face.
And it can help you figure out kind of like, what was the question on it? It said, what period of time do you look like you come from?
I will give a disclaimer though, that from reading the comments on the TikTok videos, that it isn't like POC friendly, which is sad, but because of just the art canon in the world.
Well, what it was back then, the subject matter.
Yeah. But I don't know, it's so crazy. Like, it's like it's just like annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
I would give that disclaimer.
So Kim, before we start, do you think we're actually going to get the same painting?
You know what? I was thinking about that. I don't know. You know what? I put some makeup on.
Uh-huh.
I tried to keep it as natural as possible, but also like sprucey. So maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
So what you're gonna do? So go to do you see that camera photo?
I do.
Camera thing tab.
Camera button.
So you go to art selfie.
Art, yes.
Compare your selfie to artworks provided by partner museums. Your selfie is only used to find artworks that look like you. Your photo isn't sent from your device and only you can see it unless you choose. I don't believe that for a second, but
nope, but okay. Okay, so the first one is Portrait of a Lady by Jacopo Amigoni. He made this in between 1729 and 1739. That's my first one.
Okay, my first one is Lieutenant Joanne L. Coates, by Francis V. Cooler, that was made in 1944.
Oh.
Lieutenant Coates traveled to New Jersey and Delaware, then Yonkers, on a mission to increase WAC enlistment. She had studied at the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts and appreciated the power of art to promote her cause. When she asked the Hudson River Museum to recommend artists to design recruitment posters, she initiated a much larger project and ended up in a portrait herself. So Lieutenant Coates was in World War II, was the first time women were officially mobilized across all armed forces. She applied to the Officers Candidate School of the Women's Auxiliary Army Corps, the precursor to the WAC. And then women soldiers were more fully integrated as a branch of the Army recruitment efforts. Look at that.
Oh.
So that was with a whopping 56%. So that was the first one.
There's other ones, and yeah, I got a bunch, and let's just say for some of them, I look like I'm a descendant of a man. Let's just.
You know what? I'm shocked I got more women than men. I was completely thinking the other way.
I got a lot more women than men for sure.
To close this segment of Thank You, Internet. Thank you, Internet. I do believe in a past life that I was like some like high powered, wealthy, like Italian woman. Like I really do think that. But
so you just never know.
We'll never know, and we'll save past lives for another episode. What do you say?
Yes, for sure. One episode of To Be Determined.
To be determined. That was a lot of fun. I'm very happy that we got back into it. I'm very happy. Did you like all the segments so far?
I did like the segments. I just wish computer would work with us when,
oh my God,
when it was supposed to.
But you know what? However, it did though, because it's saved. It might not have saved. Anyways, you want anything else to say, Danielle?
All I want to say is thank you for everyone who listened to today's podcast. Be sure
or watched it.
Or watched it. Make sure that you go ahead and watch season 1 if you haven't, and creative content for season 1 if you haven't as well. We have a lot of stuff planned for this season of the podcast, and we'll be announcing all our new projects soon.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be back. You have literally no idea. I know I sound sarcastic, but I'm like so excited. Also, too, follow us or join our Facebook group.
Yep. So
follow us on Instagram, M Sister Studios. You can follow Danielle and I individually. On Instagram, that's all I got at Kim Monetti, MONETTI, not MA, because everybody thinks it's MA, but it's MONETTI. And then Danielle, what's your handle?
My Mad Dog Monetti on Instagram with 2 underscores.
We'll leave everything down below.
Yeah,
that's easier. And also follow us on TikTok.
Yes, please follow us on TikTok.
M Sister Studios.
Oh. Woo!
All right. Well, I don't know when this is going up, but when it does, we'll catch you in the next one.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.